my God, I got new ones now. They're a little shorter. But it's POVER, power, and then gang, exclamation mark. Power gang.
I'm delighted to have you here with me on the podcast. And I just wanted to know straight away, how are you feeling right now in this moment? You've been on a journey going to Eurovision. Just tell me what's in your head right now in this second.
I'm literally over the moon. This has been such a pleasure, and it's so fun. I just came home from Barcelona from the pre-party there, and I met some of the other contestants, and they were so great. It's so good vibes, and that's so important that we feel good around each other because we are going to be around each other a lot. So that's very good. Like all the Eurovision questions and interviews and everything related to Eurovision, I am here for it. I'm living for it. I am a true Eurovision nerd, so I'm over the moon.
I bet you are. And I know you've called yourself a Eurovision nerd before. And first of all, I'm with you on that. Me too, 100%. So being a Eurovision nerd and being such a fan of the contest, how does it feel to now be representing your country? That's a massive deal.
Like it's still sinking in. It's a little bit too much for my brain to handle, I think. I'm on a pink cloud. Like I feel like nothing can touch me. I'm just this is the greatest time of my life. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for getting the opportunity to do this. This is a dream coming true for reals.
It is, and I can see you on that pink cloud now. Like you're in the moment. You really are. Like I said, it's the best thing that could happen if you were a singer in Europe or anywhere in the world to be in Eurovision. It's a massive achievement for you, and you are so young. Not to sound patronising, because I'm in my early 20s too, so we're around the same age, and you've achieved so much in that time. So what else is there for you coming up in the future that you'd want to achieve? You've already had Eurovision, so what would be the next plan? Would you say?
Now it's just keep on working and keep on growing, because I feel like every month I'm growing so much as a character, as an artist, as an athlete. I feel the growth so much right now. I'm in a state in my life where I feel like I am like a flower. I don't know the English word, but a flower does that.
Blooming. You're blooming.
I am blooming so much, and I'm just gonna milk that and make more music, keep on getting to know more people that have the same interests as me, and yeah.
I'm sure that will be the way it goes. I see it for you. And you mentioned Barcelona, just then, and I wanted to go back on that. You performed your song Power. That must have been a very empowering moment, if you will. And just meeting all the other contestants. What was it like being on the stage performing your song in Barcelona? And what was the highlight of that for you in that whole moment?
Oh my God, it was so good. I got such a great slot. I want to know the person who did the list, because I was the last act. I was before Ruslana. Ruslana ended the show with 4 songs or something. So that was a huge honor to be just before Ruslana. And oh my God, I met her. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna show you. Sorry, I'm gonna show you.
Your background. Oh my God. Take me through that moment. What was that moment like?
As a Eurovision nerd, you know that this is big. This is big. It was another surreal moment. Just is this really her? Oh my God. Looking at the Queen of Ukraine right now. What the hell?
That's when you know you've made it. In that moment, you're like, oh yeah, I've made it now. You're set for life. Your dreams came true, 100%.
She was so nice. I wouldn't have even been mad if she would just no, sorry, I'm not doing pictures right now or something. She was just very nice. Just yeah, let's do it. Let's take a picture together. So nice. And also met Destiny from 2021. Marta. She was so nice also. Not that I had imagined something else. Just it's so fun when you meet someone you adore so much, and someone you have stars in your eyes singing, so it's surreal to meet them, and they're actually just nice to you. They are so nice. So yeah, it was just such a pleasure. And being on the stage, the crowd was crazy. There were so many people. They were dancing, jumping around, singing with me. It was so good.
think the magical thing about it is that, you know, as a fan yourself, you get to experience that. But for you now, you're going to be the person that people they have stars in their eyes when they see you. You know, you have your own fans as well, of course, even more now with Eurovision. So did you kind of see this coming in a way? Could you even like prepare for this moment just to have that fan reaction, or has it come as quite a shock for you all at once?
Um, it's not, I'm gonna be completely honest. I wouldn't call it a shock because I have been manifesting this for a very long time. I like decided, or somebody told me, if you're going to be a star, you're going to be a famous singer, and you have to be famous so you can like work as a singer. Like if you want to work as a singer and do nothing else, just music, then you have to start manifesting it right now and decide that you are going there. So I decided a while ago, like I am doing absolutely everything that I can into getting there. So it's gonna happen. So when it happened, I'm just like, I'm so grateful. But I wouldn't say like shocked. Just very happy, very grateful.
I love that response. I think, you know, you had the power to manifest it yourself and it came true.
Yes, I could have I could have just thought like, no, I have too much anxiety. I only live in Iceland. Söngvakeppnin is a very scary venue, and let my shadows get in the way of me achieving the things that I wanted. But I told my shadows to sit down and shut up, and I took the power. I made the song power, and here I am living the dream.
I love it. Honestly, what an inspiring story. And I really want to zoom in on the song itself because, you know, the lyrics are so powerful. I keep saying it, but it is a powerful song. It's the perfect title for it. What was the process of writing the song and kind of letting all those feelings and emotions out there? Because you do reveal a lot in the song about how you kind of reclaim the power yourself, which is really powerful. Oh my God, how many, take a shot every time I say power.
uh, I have been working with Pálmi for 4 years. Pálmi wrote the song with me, Power. We have been working together since I was 16, and he discovered me through Instagram. He saw a video of me and found me, and he's amazing. So it was very, very fun that he contacted me, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a meeting, and we went to Jonah Jew, sat down, and I told him like, I want to go to Eurovision. Are you willing to do that with me? And we made a song for Eurovision, but we didn't send it in because of something came up. And then the next year there was always something that came up, like COVID, something else. So I'd like to get a little spiritual. I wasn't ready then. I am ready now, and that's why the universe made it happen this year. I'm so grateful now that I didn't send a song in 2019 when I like first met Pálmi and when we wrote our first Eurovision song, because I was 16. That's crazy. 16, 17.
Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't ready then. I had way too much like performance anxiety and just a lot of stuff in my life that I had to figure out before I would do something serious like this. So yeah, Pálmi just called me last year and asked me if I was still game. She's like, what a silly question. Of course I'm still game. Why would I not be game? So we just made that song. I was super happy with it. We actually made 2 songs. We started on another song, which was more like some like ballad, not like as not drum and bass at all, like Power. It was like, just like very different from Power, and I think it's a very good song. But we decided that it wasn't grand enough. But then we made Power. We actually had 2 weeks to make Power before sending it into Söngvakeppnin. We did that.
Wow, that's mad. I mean, what an
Yeah,
achievement. And it's crazy. You mentioned the word grand, and that does sum up Power as a song brilliantly. It is a grand song. And I also love that you said, you know, you didn't feel ready when you were 16, when you were at that point in your life. It was all meant to happen really at the right moment, which it has now, of course. And you kind of touched on your spirituality as well, which I'd love to go into more, you know, the journey of how you've got to where you are now with your spirituality and how, you know, you mentioned you weren't ready then. How did you prepare yourself to now be ready in this moment? Because you're more ready now than ever, of course.
I have been just very seriously working on things like, of course, just singing and performing. I have been performing a lot in like my church. I go to a gospel choir, so I have a lot of opportunities there just to sing every Sunday, and super fun, super good vibes. It's a great church, great church. Yeah. Been singing a lot there. I have a lot of opportunities there, and very much like get to know myself as an artist by performing so much there. And then I've just been like working on my mental side also. It wasn't strong enough there. I had way too much of my shadows just getting in the way and taking the wheel of my life. But I've gone over that now. Pretty much. Like we're still working, but I'm very good. I'm way much better than I was there.
That's amazing to hear. You've been, it sounds like you've been on a journey in so many ways, and look at where you are now. I mean, a massive achievement, not just for your career, but your personal life as well. Like you said, with your spirituality and your mental health. So that's a massive achievement in itself. You know, that is success. And I would love to, you know, talk about what you do off stage as well, because you see, I've read that you're you are a CrossFit athlete, is that right? And also a physiotherapy student. I was really amazed reading this because I feel like at first people are like, oh, that's so different to singing. But at the same time, with your live performances, they must cross over quite often. Would you say that's
Yes,
right?
definitely, yes. So I was a gymnast when I was younger, and then I screwed up my body like every gymnast does, and then I had to have a lot of help from physiotherapists, and I just got super much into like helping others with like physiotherapy and stuff, and I can relate for myself a lot. Like I feel a good relationship between my mental health and my physical health. So when I started doing CrossFit, it just changed so much for me, mental health wise. So yeah, I just feel the best when I am like English block. I feel mentally best when I'm taking good care of my physical health. And like there's a lot of symbolisms in my song and my performance, and you can find symbolisms about like the mental the relationship about mental and physical health. Like I am giving the physical health a good test on the on the stage. I am jumping around doing like sit-ups while singing and running while singing, and yeah.
That's why I love to watch you perform. I think it's just amazing what you bring to the stage. And you know, how do you find that kind of process of preparing for a stage performance? Is there a lot of choreography that goes into it, or do you kind of feel like you live in the moment and just perform what you want to do in that moment there?
Yeah, I feel like I perform best when I'm just like into the song, uh and if I can just be into the song and just uh wow, sorry, I'm an English block. This haven't happened for a long time, but yeah, I do a warm up before, by like especially for my song Power. I have to do a good like physical warm up for that, because of I lay on my back and then I do like this ab crunch while I'm singing, and we gotta have that all like silky smooth. You know what I'm saying? I have to do a little before.
I feel like, yeah, you mentioned it there. When I watched your performance, especially your live performance of Power, I got tired watching you. I was like, I couldn't do this. It's so impressive. You know, the things that you can do with your body in the performance, it's amazing. And you know, you have been said to have a really unique style, not just in your performance, but also your singing. What's been the kind of inspirations, what's inspired you to kind of make your own unique style? Are there other artists that you look up to, anything like that in your life that has made you become who you are as an artist today?
Uh, okay, I would have to say three women. That's Loreen. Not joking. Like I don't know how many times I watched Statement's performance. It's just like the absolute coolest shit I've seen in my entire life. Then Lana Del Rey, love her, especially like songwriting wise, just absolutely love her. And then a singer called Jeppa. Do you know her?
I know Loreen, I know Lana very well, but I've not heard of her. Who is she? Tell me more.
Jeppa. The video I was posting on Instagram story now, you remember the one I was struggling with there? I'm singing a song by Jeppa. She's just a like probably one of the best singers in the world. To recommend, like go check on her. Sings like makes soul music, kind of how would you put it in a box? Like blues, a little like neo soul, I guess. So good. I love her. Love her.
I'm gonna have to check her out because I'm with you with Loreen and Lana. Lana's literally my top artist, like massive fan. Loreen, of course, who isn't a fan. So I feel like we share a good music taste here. I'm gonna have to check her out, and I feel like I like her too.
Yes, do it. Oh my god.
I'm on it. Now I have to ask you, you've brought her up and I can't let go, you see. Give me your top three Lana Del Rey songs, and I just need to hear that from you.
Okay, I would have to give Dark, but just a game. Top three. Okay, I can't like say one, two, and three. Just the top three. Dark, but just a game. Uh, right.
Horse, classic.
And Hérna. Oh, oh my god.
I know, I've given you a difficult task. It's very difficult. I couldn't do it.
I have to say video games, the like original favorite.
Of course. I think you've got very good, strong choice there. I'm with you on that.
And then I love,
Absolutely.
okay, I could say so many songs, but yeah, I'm gonna just keep. Can you give me yours? I want to hear yours. Top
Oh,
three.
of course. I'm gonna match you with video games, 100%. And then I'll have to say, because Born to Die is what got me in love with her, so I'll have to stick with that. Video games, Radio. I love Radio as a song. And
Mhm.
last but not least, Salvatore from Honeymoon, because it has a special place in
Hmm.
my heart, you see. I love Honeymoon as well. I think we've got to have a Lana listening party, you and I now.
Yeah, I think we're soulmates.
I'm with you, I agree. Honestly, I love hearing what your inspirations are. And now you've mentioned your inspirations, I can hear them. I can feel that vibe in your music. It does come through like in your voice, I really do think. But I'd love to hear about the upcoming projects you might have, because of course Eurovision, it takes up so much of an artist's time. It's, months and months, and we're already about a month away from the big event in May. But after that, what I know you touched on it before, but what's something about maybe an album, a new song? Has anything from Eurovision itself inspired you with upcoming projects?
Uh, yeah, I would like to use the connections with the other countries and make some collaborations. That would be very cool. But I'm gonna keep on making music with Paul. We have like a little file map of songs that we have been making throughout the years. We're gonna like keep on working with them and just keep on growing as an artist.
I'm sure you will. You mentioned it there. It's something I wanted to ask actually. If you had to choose someone to collaborate with out of all the entries this year, I feel like I might know who you say, but who would be your top number one pick?
Loreen.
Of course. Of course, it makes sense. Now, of course, with her song Tattoo, it's done so well. It's a beautiful song, as I'm sure you agree. Is there a certain part of the song that really stands out to you or inspires you? Because I know you're a fan. Is there something about her lyricism that really stands out to you with that song?
What I think like really stands out for me is like the whole package is so unique. She is so unique, and her movements, and like she has like a mic that is like here. She doesn't hold it, but it still sounds amazing. And that tells me, like, I might be wrong, but that I think that tells us that she is like a monster in keeping the dynamics. Like, how does it sound so good?
It's
Like her
incredible.
like biggest notes, like highest notes, and her lowest notes sound basically the same dynamics. I know that's like something to do with um the technology people behind it, but still,
Magic.
I wanted to do that in Söngerkatten, but they were just like, no, 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 you're way too dynamic for this. And I was just like, have you seen Loreen's Act in 2014? Like, and they were just like, yeah, no one knows how she does it, but you can do it. So again, she's such an impressive woman, singer, performer, dancer, great physique. Love her.
She
Oh,
really does. She does it all. And one thing that I love, and this is more materialistic of me, but I love her nails in the performance. They're incredible, right? They're just so eye-catching. But I hope it wouldn't go in your eye. That'd be quite scary, actually. But I feel like this Eurovision is the year of the nails. Even the UK act, May Muller, she's got the long
yep.
nails. Loreen, the long nails. Lazara, the long nails. Are you going to be giving us nail action at Eurovision?
Yeah, I had so long nails in Söngerkatten. Oh my god, I got new ones now. They're a little shorter, but it's POVER power and then gang exclamation mark. Power gang. Love him.
I
But
mean,
I'm gonna get like stilettos, long stilettos for just as I did in Söngerkatten for Eurovision.
oh wow, I can't wait. I really can't. I see. I'm right. It's the year of the nails, and you're joining in. I love it. I'm really
Yeah, like
excited
I had
to
them in Söngerkatten.
see.
And I felt like a snack with them, so I'm gonna keep it. But it's so hard. You can't do anything. Just like putting in
Got this.
jewelry stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm
You know
getting
what?
a stroke. I've spoken so much English today, and my English is so bad, so my brain is hurting.
No, your English is incredible. If I could speak Icelandic like you speak English, I'd be very happy. And I think no, your language is very impressive. Don't worry. Talking of language, I would love to hear from you an Icelandic saying or quote that I could take home and remember from this interview. What's something that Icelandic people say in their everyday life? What's something that you hear a lot? I would love to hear.
Þetta reddast. That's a common Icelandic phrase, and it means everything is gonna be okay.
I love
Just like
that.
reddast.
That's perfect. Well, keep that in your mind for Eurovision because absolutely everything will be okay and you're going to smash it. And I'm going to be rooting for you. I know you're going to do great. And I hope to see you there at the final. I'll be cheering you on. And I just hope you enjoy the experience. It seems like you're absolutely loving it on that pink cloud of yours. You're just enjoying it. And it's so lovely to see.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you.